So in this thing, there's one or two little dirt buggers in this thing. I'm gonna go over it, and what we'll do is I go over it with dry sandpaper. I'll show you the process I use. So I'll go over it with DA dry. Then that shows me where the dirt nibs are. And then I'll sand the dirt nibs out, and then I will proceed to go on to the next step, and you'll see the whole process here. I'll explain it as I go. I'll clip the camera here on my little cart. So here's what I'll do. So what I do is first step, 6-inch DA here. So what I do is I take, this is dry sandpaper, this is 3M's Purple Clean actually. It's 1500 grit. So what I'll do, let me change the end of that freaking hose here. What I do is, first step, let me stretch this out. So what I do is I go over the flap. This stuff's pretty good. I ran my hand over, don't feel any dirt in it. So, I'll show you a little closer here. I'll blow this stuff off. So, real easy peasy here. If you actually look at it now that I blew it off, see this right here, right here, right here, right here. You can see the dirt nibs now easier because I went over with the dry paper. So what I do, this thing is really small. I have another 3-inch DA here. You can do it several different ways. Like I said, there's ways to skin a cat. The way I do it is 2 different ways. You take a little candy block, which are really hard to find. You can't really find them anymore. So I cherish these things forever. It's called a candy block. JDM piece of blocking here, straight from Japan. The one side's hard and the other side's soft. I'll go over it by hand with dry paper, just like this. Hard side first. Here's a little dirt nib. Flip the block over, it's a little softer, kind of mellows it out a little bit. Go from there. There's another way I do stuff. And go over it with these little paint files here. So when you see a chunk of dirt sticks up pretty high, pretty much just filing off the Mount Fuji of the mountain, you know what I mean? The tip of the mountain. These ones aren't that bad, so we don't gotta go do that. Don't gotta be real aggressive. And then there's another way you can go about doing it. 3-inch DA here. 1000 grit sandpaper. Hit the spots. Bam. 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 You don't want to run this thing full bore. There's no reason for it. Sorry if you hear in the background the heaters. It's freaking winter in Pennsylvania. Came in, the heaters are down at 45, so we'll be having 3 sets. I have to turn them on. It is freezing in here. Bam. All right, when I go back over everything with this 6-inch DA again, it kind of just makes everything move. Now 1,000 grit, this is 1,500 grit on this, remember? The point is to work your way down in the grit. Now, I don't know if I make this look easy or not, but you have to be really careful your dry sanding and how much clear you put on. Put it like that. You can mess this up fairly quick. What I do next makes it even, to me, it makes it easier and easier. I go over by hand with 1,500 grit. See here, another guy that helps the wet sand well sometimes he moves stuff around, so. So wet sanding is essentially, it's sanding, but with water. You can use water, you can use a bucket with water and soap, a little bit of soap in it, you can use straight water, you can use Windex, you can use whatever you want. Me, this actually is off my Recon's machine. I'm lazy, so I don't add anything. This is actually auto wash with water in it. Pink. I guess probably a little stronger with the soap than you need, but the soap is made to make the paper glide over it easier. The paper inherently it digs into the clear, and actually, you know, it's sanded. So the soap helps it so it doesn't dig, cause real deep stuff, and it slides, makes it easier to sand. So we're just going down the steps here in this, going down the grits. Higher the grit, the finer it is. So this is 1500 grit. So we started off with 15, just to get the dirt nibs to show you where they are. Then you hit the dirt nibs with 1000 grit to flatten them out. You want them to be flat, you don't want to mound over them, because when you mound over them, they're still there. Well, you hit that with a little coarser of a grit. Now I went back there at 15 dry, just to kind of make it all the same consistency. And now I'm going to 1500 grit by hand wet. This is just a step I use that I found out makes it easy peasy to sand or to buff. Okay. Next step. You can do this different ways if you wanted to, but I'm just going to do it by hand. This is not a lot of wet sanding. So this 3000 grit. Sounds like a big jump, but it isn't. They actually have 5000 grit and 8000 grit now. $3,000 grit is relatively easy to sand out. When we first started when I was a kid, we used to sand out 1000 grit. Obviously the compounds are way more aggressive than they are now. They're oil-based. Now the stuff I use is water-based. Man, making my belly, that's I'm losing my ass for what I'm getting. Where you go, Bubba? He's hanging out. I wonder why Dad's talking to himself, aren't you? So that's 3000 grit. I'll take a little. Well, you can use a microfiber or a paper towel, whatever, to dry it off. Cut it here with a rubbing compound. I'm gonna use this little buffer here. It's air powered. I use, I use electric ones for big stuff, but this one, got a little pad on it. Makes it easier. The guy used this little buffer to cut some stuff over in the Recon and made my pad all dirty. I'm gonna clean it out. Get all the crap off the pad. They have spurs you're supposed to use. I don't know where mine ended up, so it's probably over there on the other side. So I'll use that. hung that crap all over the buff, so we'll just blow this off real quick. Shake the compound up a little bit. Easy peasy. Now if there's any little spots you can't get in with that pad or the big pad, you can always go this route. One step smaller. Little guy. Well, so this stuff right here it's not a glaze or anything, it's kind of like a mid-cut. So all I'm going to do is go over this. This is actually going to get cleaned up on my shopper, so I'm not really too concerned about making it perfect. So I'm just going to run back over this. You can usually change pads, stuff like that. This one, this stuff, I'm not going to even change the pad for it. Over that there, that, and I get a good microfiber out. Like I said, I'm not doing this perfect. My recon shop over there is gonna end up going back over everything. You know, make it perfect, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But if you see, shiny, no dirt. Looks good. So I'll do some more videos about how to buff stuff and in the future, and but yeah, that's the silver. I think it was Indus silver. Range Rover painted yesterday. All back together, buffed, ready to get cleaned up, get back to the customer. Hey, I want to tell you guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. We got a bunch of content coming up. Like, share, comment. Please, appreciate it. Justin Robinson, Auto Refinish, signing out. Thank you.